100K in one day is actually wild. All right, the interview you were about to watch is something I recorded about 2 months ago. Chris has made a lot more now, so if you guys want a new interview with him, you could totally do that. Just haven't gotten around editing it. We did record like half of this, and then I realized I wasn't actually recording, so we had to redo a couple questions, so we're laughing the whole time. That's why. So when made you start developing? When made you start developing Roblox games?
Bro, I needed that dough. I needed that cash. I needed money, bro. I was broke.
It's fair. That's fair.
Nah, cause I was at 15 bucks, bro. I wanted to get some Taco Bell, but instead I had to get that freaking canned chicken noodle soup, you know?
That's a rough life.
Bro. I didn't even have enough money for gas at one point, bro. I couldn't even get to work. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I needed a little bit of money.
How long have you been developing for?
Bro, if I'm gonna be like grinding developing, like a little bit, like I'm gonna be honest now, a little bit in August and September, like I was cooking, and then this year mid-February, just like we were to calculate, like if we were to add that all up, like 4 months.
What made you go towards the modeling route instead of like scripting?
That's like a no-brainer. You know, like if you don't,
what you talking about?
if you didn't grow up scripting, or if you have no knowledge, bro, you are not learning scripting. Like, let's be honest, you're not.
If you have no knowledge of scripting, you are not scripting. Is that what you just said?
Yeah, lucky. That's what I said. But
Okay.
no. But also, you know, modeling's kind of fun, bro. You get to be as creative as you want. You know what I mean? So like, I think you can on scripting too, but you don't really get to see that. So like, that's why I picked.
That's
You know
fair.
what I'm saying? That's why I picked that modeling.
What was the first game you made?
Oh, that first game we made, bro. Low key was heat.
Nah. You said back in like October or something.
No, I didn't make a game though. I didn't publish it. You know what I mean?
But what was it? What were you working on? What were you cooking up?
All right, bro. You want to see what I was cooking up?
Let's
Yeah, I'll
see.
tell you what I was
Let's
cooking
see. Go back to the first stew.
I've
You're
tried
really
a
about to tell
lot
me
of
this is the first stew?
Yes, bro. This is where it all started, bro. This is where it all. I haven't been in here in so long.
So I'm gonna show my viewers this and be like, this is what you guys can create your first day in studio.
No, not first day. Like this was over the course of like a month of just trying. You
Okay,
know?
okay, that's fair.
But like,
All the free models.
yeah, mostly free models. There was a couple things I did make though.
Hey,
It was
look
just
at
too
that.
hard. I had to use tutorials though. But like it doesn't look bad. I mean the lighting's terrible, but it doesn't look bad. You know what I'm saying? I had a little YouTube like series on it. It was kind of going crazy. Not really. It's getting like
Yeah, well, we'll throw up some old YouTube videos.
the ones that have like 40 views or something.
Yep.
And then we were gonna make like this button incremental. This was before I made the game with this dude Geek in the call right now. But you know what I'm saying? I started doing some modeling. Fire leaderboard stand. I know. Check it out. Made a little bridge. The only reason it looks nice is because I was really good at like picking out free models and really good at making them look better. Like I would like resize the meshes, like reshape them.
So you're telling me you gotta be good at stealing? You be good at stealing to do stuff like
low-key,
this.
low-key.
Okay.
And then I
Okay.
started like actually doing more of my own stuff. This is when I started knowing Blender a little more. I started making like bridges here, some like Sonic looking things. This is gonna be like a little mini game, but that didn't work out either. It was supposed to be I'm not even gonna explain it, bro. But yeah, that didn't go very well. When I created this, now don't get me wrong, bro. These are free models, but regardless of regardless of that, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what I'm saying. This was heat. You can't lie, bro. Let me turn off this UI. Cannot lie.
It's pretty good.
I'm all I'm doing is yapping right now, but I get like what I did was I just hopped on Studio and started building maps, like simulator map. And the more like I could hold on. So I'm gonna go to like the first ever version of this. This is what we were at. You know what I'm saying? I was using
That's some BGS stuff.
Look at this, bro. This was actually like the first day or two right here. And all I did was just take free models and I practiced learning Studio and I practiced learning building. Like what helped the most, to be honest, is I would look at this, I would think I was cooking. I thought I was like the best builder of all time. And then I'd go to another game and I'd get cooked. So you gotta humble yourself by joining other games and like seeing why theirs is better, and then go back to yours and then keep trying. I'll show you. So let me show you what I'm working on right now. This might look crazy. It's because it is. I low-key didn't make a lot of these models. We got it from another game. I'm gonna be honest. But what I did do, all the building stuff, this entire layout, I did do that. I just didn't do the models. Most of them. This is all that. I did this spawn, and then I put all the good models in the middle. I did this leaderboard, this entire leaderboard area. I did all this. These are placeholders. I did this chest area just recently. So like I'm starting to, you know what I'm saying, I'm starting to get a little better. I could probably redo all of these assets easily.
Did you make any money off the first game you made?
So first game technically that we published and actually ran ads on, we made 1,300 Robux. Which, by the way, did you know like that's actually somewhat impressive to most people?
It's
From what I've
embarrassing.
seen, at least. That's crazy though. No, I think it's first game we actually made, like first game I actually like cut this out, bro.
Yeah, yeah, it's all cut. It's all cut.
No, I know you're not cutting this out. I just know you're not. Like I know you're like you are mad lazy. All right, one jump every second for the game you've been waiting for.
Yeah, I was about to say the,
So this
the
video better
juicy
be, like,
question. How did you make a game that makes 1 mil a month? Let's see it,
Yo,
bro.
no, okay. So this game right here it's called Pet RNG. I got on this game originally. I was making pets, posting pet pictures, like bad ones too. Let's be honest, they were low-key trash. But I was posting them on like servers and showing the progress. And at one point, it was getting so good that I started getting DMs from people. I don't know how, but it was just because I was having fun, bro. I put on some music. I'd like turn on Blender. But yeah, I'd pull up Blender. I'd start making pets and just for fun. I was just trying to get better at it, but I started posting it on Discord. These people hired me to make some pets. It was originally a commission, and then they said they'd give me 2%. Then I mentioned how RNG games were like popping off, and they low-key shifted their whole like thinking process and completely dipped on their other game to do that. A lot of stuff has happened since then. We made it pretty quick. We were one of the first adopters. That really helped. Being one of the first people to do something on Roblox is low-key like one of the most important things. I can't lie. We started way back, like this is April, so this is a really good we started way back in like mid to early March. So it's been about 2 months since the game's been out, but back in like mid-April, so basically up until this point we had a game with 60 players, 70 players peak. Without that was just me and 2 other developers. We were like it was chill. But then these people around late March they offered us like a big investment deal. I wasn't on board with it too much, but some other people were, so I got outvoted. But it's all good because they've been helping big time. I'm not gonna say that's all of them completely because they have been scaling down ads less, I'm pretty sure, and they've been doing a lot of things. But they started getting people on the game. They started getting YouTubers. The first time we ever hit 200 players was this dude named Capricorn, like Roblox. I'll just go to that real quick. This dude right here. I'm gonna pause that. Made some videos on some games, one of them being ours. Got 146K. I am yapping.
Yeah, so the whole thing was, yeah, they just wanted to see your money. I can't lie.
Yeah, they just want to see the money. Our peak for the past 7 days is about 1,054, bro. And then let's go to monetization. So this is the past 3 days of revenue, bro. 3 days, 72 hours. Actually crazy. Past day. Let me go to the past day. Boom.
What? Oh my god. No way. 100K. 100K in 1 day is actually wild.
Yo.
What is your dream game to make? What is your ultimate game that you want to achieve?
I want to make I still have it in mind. I don't think I'm ever gonna forget about this game. It's just super hard. Like, and it's gonna sound like me trying to explain it. It's gonna sound like trying to explain a dream after you wake up. It's gonna be mad boring. But I could give you like a quick rundown, I guess.
Yeah,
it's a parkour race with melee and shooting, and whoever makes it to the end first wins with unique maps. That's it. That's my dream game. It doesn't sound great, but if I were to say all the details, it would go crazy. But that's too much. So that's my dream game.
Is there a game genre in specific that makes the most Robux? Simulators for everything?
Well, but they just do. They might not be the most earning, like, if we talk about the top game, but all the games combined on Roblox simulators make the most.
What type of games should people not make?
Simulators.
Okay.
But like, there's no avoiding it, bro. Like, you could start with an obby. Obbies don't hurt anybody. I'm gonna be honest. Like, they're just a nice thing to pass the time. You could also try an obby, like an obby game. That's also like bare minimum. I'm trying to give them easy things to do, but there's just so many obbies and so many simulators that it's also a bad thing to just keep adding on to the.
I think you have to be a little bit more specific in simulator, because when I think of simulator, I think of pet sim, but there's also bubblegum simulator. So are you thinking click and pet simulator, or are you thinking border and farm simulator?
I'm thinking. Well, that's what Pet Sim is. It's borders and zones. So
Yeah,
like, there's multiple different types of simulators, but when there's simulator in the name, bro, that's what I like. You
simulators
can
in the
clearly,
name.
and you can clearly tell that it's just a simulator.
Okay.
It's what it is. It's what it says.
Yeah.
And it's what it. That's what the game type is. There's multiple genres though. Yeah, you're right.
What do you think of the current RNG trend on Roblox?
I mean, well, it's kind of hard to say because I'm making an ROG game.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, I'm making two.
Mm-hmm.
I think how do I say this? It's a small, unique spin on a simulator. If I'm gonna be honest, it's like it's not very creative. It's like they took a simulator and took one of the core aspects and then just made it a game. Does that make sense? So they took like 20% of a simulator and made it a game.
Yeah.
So like egg hatching, for instance, that's really what it is. But like instead of egg hatching, you're rolling. But like, let's be honest, it's the exact same thing. So that's why it works so well, because egg hatching was like ginormous. It's still ginormous because people sit there and they try to get something rare, and then if they get something rare, usually in a game they have trading and it's valuable, and then they accumulate a really high value inventory, and then they flex it and they feel good about themselves. That's how it is. So,
What are your long-term goals with Roblox development?
bro, I'm just trying to make a living off of it first. That's my main goal right now. I just want to be able to live off of doing Roblox development, which might sound corny, but I'd rather do that than work at like a corporate job. I'm gonna be honest, because like they pay you bare minimum, and the opportunity there is low-key garbage. It really is. On Roblox, if you hit it somewhat big, we're not even talking top. We're talking somewhat. You could be earning up to like 100,000 to like 200,000 a year, which is like more than if you stayed at like, for instance, Walmart for like 20 years to get promoted to a store manager or something, right? You know what I'm trying to say. But my goal is to just right now make a living off of Roblox, so I can put full effort into it, so I can put my full time and energy into it. But long term goal, I want to be making. This is gonna sound mad crazy. There's no way I'm gonna, like, I say no way, but if I keep it up, maybe. My goal is to make $1 million a year, one time, just once, 1 million in 1 year off of Roblox. Because once I do that, I can take that and do more with that than I could on Roblox. I can take that and invest it. I can start a company. I just gotta learn how to do that stuff though. But this is kind of the starting point. Short-term goal, I want to make a living. Long-term goal, I want to make $1 million in 1 year.
That is a W answer. Any advice for aspiring developers?
If you don't start now, like you're never gonna get anywhere. Just start on something. Try it. Pick something. Any aspect of Roblox development. Any aspect. Just try it. I started 3 months ago, and I'm already making 1 million Robux. Not me specifically, but the game that I'm working on is already making 1 million Robux a month. Plus, we might even hit 1.5 million this month. You just have to try. All I did was I started making simulator maps with free assets, free everything. I got decent at that, and then I got annoyed that I couldn't make stuff, so I opened up Blender, and I really told myself I just need to get past the hard part, which is learning the basics. Because once you learn the basics, you're good. You will feel so good about it that you'll just start grinding it. You'll get addicted. I promise. Like, the last thing I wanted to do was Blender, and now it's like, it's actually quite fun, because like I know what I'm doing. But just start something. Just start.